Okay, it's 9 o'clock, and I'd like to call to order the October meeting of the Suffolk Historic Landmarks Commission. Could we have the roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Bissell.
Here.
Ms. Coley.
Here.
Mr. Emerson. Chairman Hobbs.
Here.
Mr. King.
Here.
Ms. McCormley. Mr. Schaefer. Here. And Ms. Turner. Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Okay, the minutes have been distributed. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes? A motion for approval of the minutes. Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Okay, so the minutes are approved. Okay, we'll now open the public hearing portion of the meeting. First item of business is request for certificate of appropriateness, HLC 2025-00013, submitted by Jade Cutler, property owner for exterior painting at 111 Brewer Avenue. The property is further identified as zoning map number 3G17 2A 91020. Suffolk Voting Borough, zoned RM, Residential Medium District, Zoning District, and HC, Historic Conservation Overlay District. Could we have a staff report, please?
And before Yasmin gets ready, I'd like the record show that Mr. Emerson is now present at the meeting. And we're going to have Yasmin Malecki, our Planner 1, present the case.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. This is HLC application 2025-00013 located at 111 Brewer Avenue as indicated by the star on the general location map. The property is a contributing structure within the West End Historic District adopted in 2004. The property is located on the north side of West Washington Street with Brewer Avenue to the east, North Broad Street to the west, and 2nd Avenue to the north. The base zone district for the property is residential medium density. Adjacent zoning districts include the Central Business District. The applicant is proposing to paint the brick exterior of the building, which had previously remained unpainted. Staff observed that painting has already started on the structure without an approved COA, which is a violation of historic conservation overlay requirements. The property has received 2 notices of violation, one in July and another in September. According to the Historic District guidelines, masonry surfaces that have not been previously painted shouldn't be painted. The guidelines also advise avoiding overly bright or obtrusive colors. The Secretary of Interior's standards state that applying paint or other coatings to historically unpainted masonry to create a new appearance is not recommended. Radically changing the type of paint or coating or its color is not recommended. Staff are recommending denial of COA 2025-00013 based on a review of the proposed project for consistency with the applicable regulations and guidelines. The applicant should be required to remove the paint and restore the masonry surfaces to their original unpainted condition. That concludes my presentation. I will stand by for any question that you may have. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now open the floor to the public hearing portion of the meeting. Is there anyone present who would like to speak in support of this application? Okay. Is there anyone present who would like to speak in opposition to the application? If not, we'll close the floor of the public meeting, hearing of this item in discussion among the commissioners.
Can I just ask, I was not on the commission when the Suffolk Cultural Arts Center was painted. Am I correct in saying this body did not recommend that? Is that correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. That's
okay,
correct.
So my question is, how did that differ from this? And it didn't.
Right, right. That was. Any discussion?
How much of the house is
or how much of the existing brick has been painted so far, or do we know?
Yasmin, did they just paint the top half? Is it like about half of it has been painted? About a third has been painted?
I think one of the pictures in that kind of indicates a little bit, you can tell a little bit from one of the pictures, I think.
On the
It
front.
actually shows them
Yeah,
with a roller.
uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, does anybody like to make a motion?
I make a motion that we accept staff's recommendation for denial.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Okay, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Just to be clear, when you're voting yes, you're voting for denial.
Correct.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bissell,
Yes.
Ms. Coley,
Yes.
Mr. Emerson,
Yes.
Mr. Hobbs,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer.
Yes.
Chairman, the motion passes by a vote of 6-0.
Thank you.
So the item is denied.
Thank you. The second item of new business is request for certificate of appropriateness, HLC 2025-00015, submitted by Keisha Weaver, applicant on behalf of 108 South Broad Street LLC, property owner, for the installation of new railings and balusters of the property located at 108 South Broad Street. The property is further identified as zoning map number 34G 6A78, Suffolk Voting Borough, Zone RM, Residential Medium District Zoning District, and HC, Historic Conservation Overlay District. Can we have the staff report, please?
Yasmin again is going to present the staff report.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. This is HLC application 2025-00015 for the property located at 108 South Broad Street as indicated by the star on the general location map. The property is a contributing structure within the West End Historic District adopted in 2004. The property is located on the south side of West Washington Street with South Broad Street to the west, Linden Avenue to the east, and Smith Street to the south. The base zoning for the property is residential medium district with central business district zoning located directly to the north. The applicant is proposing to install a new front porch railing constructed of wood. While the Historic District guidelines note that new railings are recommended to be constructed of metal when no original railing existed, staff finds that the proposed wood material is compatible with the established character of the district and consistent with the other properties in the area. The applicant has submitted pictures of adjacent properties showing existing wood railings. After reviewing the proposal for consistency with the Historic District Guideline and the Unified Development Ordinance, staff recommends approval of COA HLC 2025-00015 with the following conditions. Installation of a front porch railing 36 inches in height constructed of wood. Painting the railings and balusters in the color delicate white with the color code PPG 1001-1 and brick dust with the color code PPG 1056-7. All required building and zoning permits must be obtained from the City of Suffolk. That concludes my presentation, and I will stand by for any question you may have.
Thank you. Okay, we'll open the floor for a public hearing on this item. Is anyone present who'd like to speak in support of the application? Okay.
My name is Keisha Weaver.
And I'm Henry Pegaron, her husband. We just wanted to say that we do concur. We thank the commission for allowing us to, or approving that we should put the railings up. We have good reasons, other than the aesthetics for the property. It's just that we have a small child, and And my father-in-law is, he might fall off there. So we really do approve, we thank you, and we concur with their recommendation to approve, and we will obtain whatever the necessary permits are to complete the job.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak in support of this application? Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to the application? If not, we'll close the public hearing on this item and open the floor for discussion among the commissioners. Any thoughts?
Do we know which part of the railings are getting the brick dust and which part are getting the white?
All right, this is a different application. Now, this is not, this is not.
This one?
This is not the paint color issue. This is just the application of,
Okay. Yeah, the brick dust, unfortunately, we did get an approval already to paint the home, so it's no longer that blue, and we got the approval with using the paint codes that are
Delicate white.
delicate white. The brick dust is actually the accent on the paint. Originally, we picked a color that was
Accent on the moldings.
oh, the moldings, I'm sorry, the moldings on the house. The original color we chose was a real bright red, so we figured that wasn't really gonna look nice. So in adding into this application, we'd like to change that real bright red to a brick dust. So it'll be a white building with brick dust trimming, but the railings will be all white.
Okay.
That'll match like that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I apologize, I've misunderstood the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other discussion? Any question? Okay, would anybody like to make a motion?
Move that we approve the application.
We have a motion for approval. Have a motion and a second. Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Sir. Mr. Bissell,
Yes.
Ms. Coley,
Yes.
Mr. Emerson,
Yes.
Mr. Hobbs,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer.
Yes.
The item passes by a vote of 6-0.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll now close the public hearing portion of the meeting, and now call for administrative approvals.
Yes, sir. We had 2 administrative approvals since your last meeting. We had at 208 Clay Street. They did a number of things. They repaired some porch flooring, columns, railings. They installed some replacement windows. They replaced the flat portion of the roof. They did some siding replacement and trim, and they repaired the painting of, and painted the exterior entry door. And then at 214 Gray Street, they replaced 2 sections of fencing that had already been there. So those are the administrative approvals that we have had.
Just comments? Okay. We have a property maintenance update, please.
Good morning, everyone. All right, we're here with the Property Maintenance Historical District update. Not much has changed as far as properties in the historical district as far as declining. We're keeping the same declining ones, but it seems like everyone in the historical district is planning on fixing their properties. So we're starting to come up a little bit better and looking a little bit more historic, if you may speak. We still have an issue with 223 Bank Street. We're still trying to figure out what we can do with that property. 112 West Washington Street, if the building is still closed, the owner is trying to sell it, but we're not sure where he is in that process. 221 Bank Street, they started work, but I don't think they had gotten their COA or proper permits, so all that work has been stopped. 301 to 307 Bank Street, both of those buildings, they are making great improvements on it. I like to have they put the metal rails behind those wooden rails that look like they're gonna fall over. They look really, really good. 318 Bank Street, the new house is going beside it. The new owners have already started gutting it out and start doing whatever they need to do to bring that property back up to its beauty. 222 Bank Street, I'm pretty sure that was still in the process of being sold as well. I'm hoping the new owners, once they do get it, they do make some big changes. And our sweep on Clay Street, we only have one property left, which is 224 Clay. And the inspector that's on it is planning on taking them to court or either trying to demo the property. Any questions?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have a zoning update, please.
Morning, Commissioners. Jennifer Cobb, I'm going to give the zoning report. We currently have several properties under action. 214 Grace Street, which you heard with the administrative COA for their fence. They did receive a permit, and they're working on painting the fence to meet the HLC requirements. We have 216 Penner, and that's for the work not matching the COA. The house has a new owner, so we sent out a new notice of violation to the new property owner. 111 Brewer, which you just heard, for the work being done that does not match the COA. And then we also have 419 North Main Street. We sent a notice for a boarding house without a conditional use permit. They are working through the conditional use permit process with the planning department. And I'm available for any questions the board may have. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, are there any other announcements?
So we will be having a meeting next month. We think one application will be ready to go forward for the Phoenix Bank. They're doing some additional work there, so we're going to have them come back before you to talk about that work. And then that'll meet our quota of 4 meetings for the year. So we'll see what happens for December, but we will be having a meeting next month.
Anything else?
We do have a new comprehensive planning manager who will be starting with us in a couple of weeks. So at your next meeting, you will meet him, and we're doing, as you can see, we're doing a little bit of staff reorganization, so you'll have some new staff presenting before you. That's all I got.
Other business? If not, that concludes the agenda, so we'll declare the meeting adjourned. Thank you.